Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our 0 to 100% playthrough in Slay the Spire. Now last episode was a monumental one because we got the Minimalist achievement done. This is the deck that we beat the achievement with. A lovely accomplishment. One of the more difficult achievements in this game, and if you don't have a good strategy for it, can also be one of the more frustrating ones, as you saw from like my earlier video when I was doing what I now realize is a not a great strategy to try and get this achievement. It's doable with the defect, but way more trouble than it's worth. And switching over to the Watcher, I think, was the key. So yeah, this is the achievement that we got. Very happy moment. Just glad. I mean, I'm just glad to have it done. I still think the 5-card constraint is a little bit too harsh. Like, to the point where it's not necessarily the most fun thing to try and get, but you know what? At least it's over. One thing I regret about last episode, though, is that we did not at the same time get the You Are Nothing achievement. And I think we could have gotten it, and I think the mistake that I made is that I didn't realize until it was too late that the Watcher has a 3-card infinite, not a 4-card infinite like I was thinking. So with the Watcher, all you need in order to enter infinite, because of the way transitions between Wrath and Calm work, is that every time you enter Calm, you gain 2 energy, okay? And then every time you... that gives you 2 moves. So with the 1 card with Eruption, with a 1-cost card like the upgraded Eruption, you can go from Calm into Wrath, gaining 2 energy, and then you play a card that puts you into Calm, a 1-cost card that puts you into Calm. That could be Fear No Evil or Inner Peace, and then you spend your other energy from the 2 that you gained going back into Calm, and then you go back into Wrath. And then you gain that energy again. Now obviously you can only do this as long as you're also drawing cards. And you draw cards via Rushdown. Now the mistake I made, was that I thought, I don't know why I thought this, I think it was just mental fatigue from having played a little bit too long, but I just didn't read, even though I've played the Watcher before, I just didn't read the card description properly. I forgot that when you enter Rushdown, when you have Rushdown active, when you enter Wrath, you draw 2 cards. For some reason I forgot that. I thought you only draw 1 card, and that meant you would need a second Wrath card to get the infinite going. But no, you draw 2 cards. So with Rushdown active, all you need is 1 1-cost card like the upgraded Eruption, 1 1-cost card like Inner Peace or Fear No Evil, and then when you play Eruption, it was either that I forgot that Rushdown was a 2-cost card, or I forgot that Eruption can draw itself when you enter Wrath if there's nothing else to draw. So you don't need a second Wrath card then. Anyway, so that's all you really needed, and I just didn't realize it against that. If I had known that's how it worked, in the middle of the Act 2 fight is when I realized I had gone infinite. I could have even exited to main menu and restarted the fight. In hindsight, I probably should have, but again, the mental fatigue caught up to me. So what we're going to do in this episode is we are going to be doing a standard run as the Watcher, where I'm going to be trying to rectify my mistake, and also, with every other character we've already beaten Ascension 1, we're gonna try and beat Ascension 1 along the way as well. So, without further ado, well, okay, let me define my objectives. So I want to get the You Are Nothing achievement. Sorry, it seems like the D-pad on my controller is sticking a little bit. I'll have to maybe apply some WD-40 to it later. So we want the You Are Nothing achievement, which we're gonna do obviously by going infinite. I don't know if it's possible to do it with a non-infinite build that just is somehow able to do hundreds of damage on turn 1. But we will do it the easy way. We will do it the infinite way. And we'll just get it done that way. That also means that if we don't go infinite, then I'm just gonna restart the run. That might be a cheesy way to play, but that's how I wanna play this. Just because I don't wanna feel like I'm wasting time here. And speaking of wasting time, I've wasted how long? 6 minutes just yapping. It's time to get things going. So I could obtain a boss relic, but let's see if we can get rushed down. Should we obtain a card? Or should we get a boss relic? Because we need these two things. I mean, the boss relic is the best option, but giving ourselves cards, I'd rather go for a card, and none of these. You know what? I'm just gonna maybe get a mulligan on that. Okay, so I can indeed get a new card. So I'm just gonna get a rare relic. Because early on, I'd rather... You could be given a trash boss relic. I think we're stuck with this one, because... Yeah, we're stuck with that one. That's okay. So we do want card removals. We do also want opportunities to get cards. But because we're focused early on opportunities to get cards, I'll path towards this shop down there. And then even the shop later on. We're gonna have several fights in a row. Or we could go to a question mark early. But I'd rather just give myself the strongest chance of getting that done. Alright, so Eruption is pretty strong, even being 2 cost. So we didn't get what we need there. Again, I'll do it this way. And then hopefully we end it. Fuck off, we didn't draw enough attacks. That's why you need to... That's why you do need to remove cards as well. So the way it's gonna work is, if I've reached the Act 1 boss and I do not currently have this is terrible, because we drew Vigilance and Eruption. You know what, I'll do it like this, and then I'll just attack him, I guess. Man, this fucking sucks, dude. What do you do? Okay. Well, a couple garbage fights early on, but all is forgiven because we have an early rushdown. Now all we need is something like... Well, first of all, we need a lot of card removals. And then we also need either Inner Peace or Fear No Evil. Guess I'll do this. I guess I'll do this. And we'll hold on to Miracle for when we are in Wrath. I will also be prepared to use my potion. So we'll do it like this. Eruption on you. Potion on you. Kill you like this. None of these are useful. I could go for an elite fight, but I'd rather just see if I can get what I need. Fear No Evil is the last thing we needed. I'm just gonna buy it. Just so we have it, and then we gotta start removing cards. Which means from now on, we are heavily incentivized to, first of all, upgrade our cards, and second of all, do I want to hit an elite fight? I guess I'll hit an elite fight. I do have a vulnerable potion as well, because elite fights can give us some good stuff. It's this guy, probably the best elite we could have had. Unfortunately, we did not draw Fear No Evil, which is pretty sad. You know what? I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna put him in vulnerable. Actually, let's see if we can. Do it like... Let's see if we can do it without the vulnerable potion. Yeah, okay. I don't think we have quite gone infinite yet, but we're gonna be able to do some pretty egregious damage to this guy on this turn. We drew absolute trash. Absolute garbage trash. If I had used my vulnerable potion, we could have killed him. What is this garbage? You know what? I'm not gonna take that much damage. I'm just gonna use my vulnerability potion. Enter rushdown. I'm even gonna use my miracle. Yeah, just to do an extra attack on turn 1. And yeah, he's definitely dead. Turn 2. Yeah. You know what? That'll be useful early on. Dexterity potion, not so much. A second rushdown? I don't think so. We want a thinner deck. I could just go for the second upgrade straight away, but we will get an upgrade later on. What we really need now is just card removals. So let's try it that way. Oh my god. Okay. I literally don't want anything. So I'll just do that. Empty Mind, not a bad card, but not something that I'm interested in. I do... hang on. Do I want to hit... I think we just want card removals, right? Yeah, we just want card removals. Max HP is decent, gives us a bit of a bit of protection. Slime is actually pretty bad. Gotta do rush down. Well, this is gonna suck tremendously. So, hit you once. Hit you once. Use Miracle and go into Vigilance. Alright. And then Eruption. And there we go. Yeah, we really need just any source of card removal. Any source of card removal that we did not get rushed down, so that kind of sucks. But what we can do is I did that wrong. Should have done Fear No Evil first. Yeah, I'm still a bit of a noob when it comes to playing the Watcher. So I think we could do Vigilance, Calm. That way we're not taking damage, and I think, you know what? We can play Miracle. That way we can just do everything, and then make sure, essentially, make sure that we're not that we are killing him next turn. Well, this kind of sucks, doesn't it? Hopefully he's not. He fucking. Okay, he did this nonsense to us. We are gonna take damage because of his garbage, but he's dead now. Blessing of the Forge, decent. We're just gonna skip cards without even looking at them. And yeah, we need to thin down our deck drastically. I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Think we should be fine. Yeah, we're just skipping every card we find. We did get this. We will do this. We did not have Rushdown. That's okay. We can do. These defends are just ruining everything. Okay. Oh my god, are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? Oh, I didn't play all my cards because I didn't realize. Because I'm a doofus. So I'll do it like this. And I think we have enough to kill them. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know why I'm even looking at cards. We do desperately need card removals. That's a sort of a non-negotiable part of this whole scheme. And now we have a 10 card deck, which is kind of a nice milestone to be at. We could upgrade Rushdown. I don't even think upgrading Rushdown is that important. Well, you know what? I'll upgrade Rushdown anyway. Because what else am I gonna do at this campfire? Am I just gonna Am I just gonna rest? I think we'll be fine to fight this guy. Because we did get a good early rush down. Enter eruption mode. Did put him into a defense mode. No, we didn't get rushed down. Now we get rushed down. So I'll just enter calm mode like this. And then block him, I guess, and then attack him once. Okay. Now, unfortunately, he does have thorns. So what I'll do is I'll give myself. He's trying to do 16 damage. That's kind of bad. I'm gonna pop the Dex potion. All right, let's be. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Blessing of the Forge here, and I'll do eruption. I guess. Strike, strike, fear no evil. The strike is actually doing more damage. And I can strike him again. And I can do... Well, the problem now is... Will I be able... I should hang on. I need to do it like this. Because otherwise, I don't know if I'm gonna draw the cards I need. I did draw the cards that I needed, but I think it's better to do it this way. 10 block. Hit you a little bit. And we will only have... well... You know what I'm gonna do is... If I go into Wrath mode, then we're gonna be taking too much damage. I'm just gonna... This is a bit of a rough time because we didn't get the card removals that we needed. So let me... I'm even gonna use my power potion. If you're in calm, gain 5 block could be a thing. Draw more cards with rushdown, maybe? You know what? I'll just use that. How is he not over 1 damage off? Are you serious right now? Oh, this is just some absolutely miserable draw that we are seeing. Now he's gained a bunch of stuff. All right, so we can gain some block like this. And then we can do eruption. Will I take double damage? I might, so I'm just gonna do it like this. No, I still only take 3 damage. Okay. Well, in that case, I wish I had done things differently. But he's pretty low. Alright. We are dying. But if I do a defend... If I do eruption... I think he's dead. I think he's just dead. It's a pretty tough fight. We're not gonna take any of these. No more potions. You know what? It's got to be the empty cage. It's gotta be empty cage. Just get rid of both of these defense. Okay, so this guy. Now the thing is, we need the infinite to be active on turn 1 at this boss fight. So if I get to this shop, will I have enough money? Yes, I will. I think I already have enough money. So we could also go here and then get multiple shops. But we're not going to be able to make good use of those multiple shops. Rush down. Good idea. Eruption. Are you serious, man? Like, we're not infinite just because of the amount of trash in our deck. So that's a bit of a problem. And we got rid of all of our defense. So this is all we can do, really. All right. We didn't draw Wrath. Are you serious right now? Yeah, we need card removals, otherwise this scheme is going to fail. I think he might be dead. He is most certainly dead. Yeah. Oh, we have... Fuck off. We have to fight? Rush down, but we didn't draw a Wrath. Are you serious, man? Are you serious, man? So Bear has debuffed us. I'll hit the guy in front with my last attack. I'll even strike the guy in the back. Use a miracle. And do this. Okay, this is just excruciating. This nonsense. Like, weak to enemies is fine. We needed our gold because we needed to start doing this one step closer to the infinite. Now, is there another shop that we can hit? Not on this path. We can do question marks. If we... Maybe I should have gone to the rightmost path. I didn't want to hit two different shops. You know what? I should have definitely gone to the rightmost path. Would have had a much better chance at getting a card removal. We didn't draw rush down on the first turn. We did draw a rush down here. He is dead. Bottled Miracle is actually kind of exactly what we need. I'll go to the right path. And then we gotta maximize the number of, yeah, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? This is indeed a bit of a problem. This fight, though, I'm fairly comfortable with. Finally rush down. Okay. Oh my god, are you serious right now? I could have killed her. I could have killed her. I panicked. I panicked. I'll do this the right way. Yeah. Seems... fine, right? Yeah, she is attacking now, so if I do... So that's 36 damage, that's... no, I don't think we could have killed her. So what I can do is I can go into Vigilance. And then block most of this damage. Okay. Tantrum would be great, but we're trying to go infinite. Is there a reason to go left? We'd get card removals, but not a lot of question marks. So we'll go to the right. Early rushdown is just what we need. Nobody's attacking, which is a bit of an issue. If I can just kill this guy. Take him down early. Should I stay in Wrath for turn 2? No, I should go into Calm mode for turn 2. But nobody's... okay, but nobody's attacking, right. Well, I can do it anyway. I can do it like this. So... It's kind of working, so I'll hit him once, or I'll just do Strike Vigilance, or I guess just Fear No Evil Vigilance. Because now we're not taking damage. I think he might be close to death. Especially with that draw. Alright. Skip the cards. I'll upgrade... I'll actually upgrade Vigilance. Just to give myself more block. Yes, please. Remove this trash from my deck. And now if we can just get one... You know what? That's actually fine as well. And now I want to hit elites. Or no, I want to hit question marks. And I am willing to do elites. Alright. I think we've gone infinite. Yep, we have indeed gone infinite. As long as I make sure that I do not play things in the wrong order, and as long as somebody's attacking. So you also have to make sure you target the right person with Fear No Evil, because if there are 3 enemies in the screen and only 2 of them are attacking, you make sure that you're targeting the right person. Alright, Eruption... no, Fear No Evil? Eruption... Fear No Evil... we'll just kill... There we go. Maw Bank? You know what? More removals? Sure. Don't accidentally add anything else. And... one more removal will just make sure that, that we draw exactly what we need on turn 1. Oh, you know what? there's no way to kill this boss on turn 1 with our build, because he's not attacking on turn 1. Fuck. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make sure that... Oh my god. What do we do then? I guess then we do want inner peace. And what's the best way to get inner peace? I guess we just fight elites. Because if we want a card, we should just fight. Yeah, so we'll go this way. You, I know for a fact, are attacking. Alright. Rush. Okay. So I didn't make a mistake the last episode. I just, with this deck, it is infinite, but only if the enemy is attacking. I mean, I'm not gonna take that because I might accidentally discard a card that I want. I didn't look at the card rewards. Hang on. I think Empty Mind also... Let's think about this. No, it doesn't, because Empty Mind doesn't put us in... Wait, no. Hang on. Do we need to be in Calm, is the question. And I think the answer is no. We just need to be in and out of Wrath. So I will actually take Empty Mind. Yeah. So the way we'll do it is Wrath to put us in Wrath, obviously. A Rush Down to set everything in motion. So Empty Mind is the only thing that gives us a chance to have this work. Yeah. So, Rush Down, and then we have like a 1 in 6 chance. We hope that we don't draw this strike on turn 1. I will take Empty Mind, because otherwise I don't think there's a way to beat this boss on turn 1. I don't think we bother healing. I'm just gonna upgrade. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna rest. Am I gonna rest? Does that make sense? No, I'm gonna upgrade a Empty Mind, just cause. Yeah, so we need something like what just happened right now to happen in the fight against the boss of this level. So I'll show what I mean. So if I do Empty Mind, we exit Wrath. Now upon no, this doesn't work. In fact, I've potentially ruined the infinite. No, I haven't ruined the infinite because I have kind of ruined the infinite because I've drawn an extra card. Because we don't get power then unless we I've bungled this. I've bungled this badly. I mean, we're still infinite because we have draw and our hand size is big enough, and we have strength. All right. I'm actually gonna get rid of Bottle Miracle just for that. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. I'll upgrade Fear No Evil. Yeah, because this guy is not attacking on turn 1. There's no way to convince him to attack. It's only on turn 2 that we will be infinite. So I can do my eruption, right? Hang on, let me think about this. How far can we go? We're not going to be able to. Let's what if I use everything? Can I kill him? Can I do enough damage to kill him? Let's think about this. Let's think about this, right? Maybe I should have kept my Bottle Miracle. It would have been a better way to do 2 damage. So if I do this, how low can we get him? Yeah, he's not. He's not, this is... Oh, this is not good, So, to draw more, we would need to exit calm mode. Let's see how much we can push it. So if I do Fear No Evil, we're not gonna be able to get him down to like 20 health by doing this. I can do this. Yeah, the fact that he's not attacking is just messing up everything. So we'll just do it we'll just do it like this, and then we'll hope we don't get Time Eater on turn 2. So we are infinite. We just kill him like this. That's a little bit unfortunate. I should have maybe fished around for what's it called? Inner Peace. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could have done with this build to win. But listen, as long as it's not Time Eater, we are skipping rewards. 3 miracles. So 2 extra energy on turn 1 versus 1 extra energy always. I don't want to run the risk of our hand not being big enough, like being too crowded, so I'll just take Philosopher's Stone. I could just skip these relics, but I mean, there's no reason not to take that. Fuck off! Oh, are you serious? It's the worst possible outcome. You know what? As annoying as this is, I'm just gonna end the run right now because I really want to get this achievement. I really want to get this one achievement, and I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how long it takes. Transform 2 cards or a random boss relic. Let's see what the transformed cards give us. If any of them are... No, those were useless. Wait, what did you give us? Swivel and Conclude, literally useless. So it's like we didn't even... It's like, yeah, it's like we didn't even get anything. So yeah, we're just gonna run this one back. Man, that was really annoying. It was partially... I don't know if I'd say it was my fault, necessarily. Because... then I'm just gonna have the enemies be killed quicker. This way, we can go infinite faster. We can just get through these enemies a little bit quicker. And we want Inner Peace this time. I'll take the Golden Idol, I'll take the damage. Inner Peace is what we need. I'll take even more gold. We can remove another card. We will have to go through an elite though, which is pretty scary. Not Empty Mind. Question mark or... No, we can kill the... we can kill the elite for sure. Because this question mark could have a fight in it. And we do actually need this. So now we can kill the elite with 1 hit. And Shuriken is decent. So we want Inner Peace. Or Fear No Evil. One of the two has to happen. So far we found nothing. Smiling Mask is actually very decent. Like, we need cards, man. We know we're gonna have low cost card removals. Tantrum is something I'd love to take. You know what? Do I take... You know what? I think I do take Tantrum. Because we're not going for a minimalist deck anymore. Do I go for another elite? Or regular enemies? Both of the cards... most of the cards we need are uncommon cards. I will actually go for the elite. You know what? You talked me into it. Alright. You know what? I'll take it. And then that'll be the last thing we play. How do we want to do this? Because we can do 16 damage. So let's do... Can we kill the guy in the back, is my question. And I think the answer is just barely yes. And we even enter calm. This is kind of a garbage turn. We don't have draw, so I'm just gonna do this. That's kind of useless. I'm not taking any of that. Question mark is ultimately more valuable than just another rest site. You didn't have anything good for me, but you do have removals for me. Question mark or regular enemy? Regular enemy gives us a chance to get good cards. Do it like this. We're looking for inner peace. We're looking for... If we don't get inner peace, we're looking for... I mean, at this point, I'll just rest. If we don't get inner peace, we're looking for... Fear no evil. So... We are gaining strength. I'll do this. So now we're gonna have a few turns. We cannot exit Wrath, but it would be foolish to not do damage this turn. Even at the cost of taking double of this fairly low amount of damage. And then we can just play all our cards. Now we're still not dying. So what we should do is Eruption, Tantrum, Strike. No, Eruption, Strike, Tantrum. Or, yeah, Eruption. Oh no, and then one more strike to get the bonus damage. Almost enough to kill. Let's confirm that we're not dying. He's dying because of our thorns. Stance potion is decent. Oh, this is huge. This is huge because this means we have our two we can have our infinite based on just vigilance, and Eruption and everything else. And hopefully the champ is attacking on turn 1. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty annoying. We will be prioritizing card removals. So I'm going to be going to the right, because we need to get a lot of this trash out of our deck. Alright. So what I mean by... Oh no, we don't have rush down, dude. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? So I would do... Yeah, we're missing the most important part of this build. I'm acting like it's a done deal when it's by no means a done deal. You know what? Yeah. Get this guy dead. And then we're only taking a couple damage. Yeah, we desperately need a rush down now. Missing Cathedral, I'll just... That's a card that I don't want. I'm sure the Ritual Dagger is useful for some, event later on. But, for me... What? Hang on. What did I buy? What? I accidentally bought Madness. Not a bad card, but, not strictly needed either. For every 5 cards, brew random potions, heal 2 HP. I don't think we do that. Do I just get Fear No Evil? You know what? I will get Fear No Evil. It's on sale, and it'll help us before, we get rushed down. It'll give us more deck control. But then you can have trash turns like what we just had. Like what we have right now. Okay. And now we get Fear No Evil on a turn when we don't even need it. I think she's dead. Okay. Don't get anything good. There we go. Rush down. I knew. I mean, I didn't know. I'm lying to you if I said I knew. I most certainly did not know. You know what? This is worth doing. We cannot buy anything else yet, but it could be pretty good for us. Going... Are you serious? We drew neither of our Wrath cards? Oh, are you actually serious? We still need lots of card removals, it would seem. And you added a wound to my deck, because you fucking suck. And if we don't draw Fear No Evil, then it's kind of over. We did draw Fear No Evil. It is not over. I think we've kind of gone infinite question mark, because we can do Vigilance and then draw some form of being able to exit Wrath consistently. But then you get turns like this when you do not draw Fear No Evil. Okay. This wound in our deck is also pretty egregious. I mean, I can use the stance potion as well. So how do we want to do this? 6 damage 4 times. What if I do? 7 damage 4 times. Enter Calm or Wrath? I'll enter Calm, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have saved that for another another battle. You're seriously not dead? Well, now you're dead. Useless. Useless. No more shops. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to get card removals. We might if we hit question marks. Really, dude? We didn't draw Vigilance? Okay, well, shit. And, you know, we got Fear No Evil. Okay, you know what? Okay, okay, now I think we have enough to kill. We're not infinite yet. Unless we do some card removal shenanigans. You know what? I'm just gonna upgrade Rushdown. Gremlin Horn, yeah, it's decent. I'm not adding any cards to my deck. I'll just heal. What gives me the most? I guess I'll just upgrade my cards. because the most I can get is 1 question mark. Alright, I'll do this. This guy is very annoying. He is attacking. We did not get rushdown. Okay. And then strike, strike, vigilance. There we go. Gotta go question mark. Man, come on. We did get rushed down. Got a 2 in 3 chance of glory. Oh, that's hideous. That is absolutely hideous. Okay, he's not attacking, but we do have this. Do this. Now all we really can do is punch him. He's dead, he's dead. Just gonna rest, I guess. You are attacking. We didn't draw a rush down. Okay. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Evidently I don't know how to play this game. Do eruption and then vigilance. I guess I'll save my energy for the next turn. And now nobody's attacking. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, I can do a bit of action like this. I think we'll win just fine, but it'll be annoying. So vigilance, eruption. Fear no evil, tantrum. Fear no evil, tantrum again. Vigilance. This is almost infinite, but eventually you run into a brick wall like this. So I'll just, I guess I'll just try and finish this guy off. We We killed him on what? Turn 3? Stance potion could be huge, actually. Transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. You can no longer rest. I don't think that helps me. I will take... I'll just take a Coffee Dripper, I guess. Okay, Donu and Deka is okay. Now we just need card removals. What's the way to maximize card removals? We can actually get 3 card removals if we go in a very particular way. So I'll do it like this. Okay, good. You know what? Artifact is pretty decent. I'll take that. I'll take that instead of the regen potion. And we're gonna be fighting a burning elite. Nobody's attacking A, and we didn't draw a rush down. Okay, so. I'm gonna cash in my miracle so that I can gain some strength. And then I'm gonna start next turn in calm mode. And now everybody should be attacking. Yep. Well, this really sucks. We need card removals urgently. There's no way for us to kill everybody, but we can kill one person. We'll play this at the end. Oh! We drew a card! Because we played 10 cards. Okay, well, this might be enough to win it for us. Because now we can just do this. Okay. Oh, no. It's because we killed one of them. That's why we drew a card. Which is not gonna happen in Donu and Deka unless we just kill one of them. This is gonna be an annoying... Right, so we gotta keep the front guy alive. Again, we didn't get rushed down. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We did not draw rush down again. I can kill you. That's not really what I wanted. Nobody's attacking this turn. Deals 5 damage back. I can attack you once. Now you are attacking. Vigilance again. Oh, I thought that would count as one attack. Well, that really sucked. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. But let's think about this. If we lose... why couldn't it have been one of our strikes? I will lose. I'll lose vigilance, I guess, and then we'll just never. But hang on, if I lose vigilance, then we can still kill Donu and Deka if we do it properly. We absolutely cannot lose Rushdown. I can lose Fear No Evil and still do the infinite by just doing vigilance. It'll just be really slow. So, you know what? I'm gonna lose Fear No Evil. Because I also have to think about what sort of fights we're gonna get leading up to the whole thing. I do not want random colorless cards. Plated armor, max... you know what, I'll just take the... You know what, let me remove a strike. I guess I'll get rid of the duplication potion. And I'll take the fear potion. Just to help us kill enemies quicker. You know what? I should have bought the fruit juice. You know what? I'll take a do-over on this, because I did that poorly. Get rid of the duplication potion. Buy the fruit juice. Drink the fruit juice. Remove the strike. If I get another Fear No Evil, I'll consider taking it. Do I want to take the sundial? Or do I want healing? The path that we're on right now, maybe I'll just take the healing, and then we gotta just be, oh boy. Have we gone infinite against this guy? I think we have. It's a very slow infinite, but I think we're good. are gaining attack over time. I messed that up. But I think we're fine. No, we're not fine. Unless there's a way to kill this guy. And I think there just barely is. He's intangible. I messed that up. I messed that up. I'm gonna redo that. Okay, so you gotta do rush down, obviously. Vigilance and then tantrum, always in that order. Alright. Vigilance. I don't know how I messed that up. I guess I started playing different cards and then I did something dumb. Now against Donu and Deka, it's gonna be crucial to... Actually no, we don't have Fear No Evil, so it doesn't matter who's attacking us. We just have to make sure we always play things in the correct order. 1 Dexterity is fine, I guess. Dance Potion I'll actually take. Tempting. I mean, they're good cards, but I think ultimately I'll just... you know what? I'll upgrade Vigilance. Why not? And then do we want to go question mark? Do we want to go elite? What could a question mark give us that we want? It could give us a card removal. Elite could give us, I don't know, really fun relics. I think we go elite. And you're not attacking. But we can kill your friends. That's kind of a problem. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Because there we go. There we go. Alright, that's done some big damage to you, and I think you're just dead. Because if we do... choose a power card, start... You know what? This way we make sure we have Rushdown, always. Whenever you may add a card into your deck. You know what? I'm not even gonna take this. Not even gonna take this. Alright. I mean, at this point, do we even need to do this? I guess I will. We have a 4-card deck now. And then I think I do want to fight another elite. Or do I want to go to another shop? So shop will give us a choice for what we want to buy. Elite will give us something for free, but then we'll probably have nothing to spend our gold on, unless that last question mark ends up being a shop. So I think we go to the shop, especially because we have the... You know what? I think we can beat Transient. Alright, I was just gonna say... So we did rush down. We'll do vigilance. It's gonna be a slow fight just because each time we hit him, it's gonna do the animation for bringing his strength down. But over time, we will gain damage on Tantrum. Every 3 times we play it, it's gonna gain one damage. Alright. It's gonna be slow, but we're gonna get a couple of achievements out of the way. Assuming the final fight goes well, and I am prepared to quit to main menu if that's what it takes. Gaining more strength. Gotta play it properly. Gaining even more strength. The achievement is to just kill the Transient, period. You don't have to kill him on turn 1. But why would we give him another turn, right? He's already below half health. By the way, if the final shop has a strength potion or a flex potion, I'll buy that as well, because it's gonna make the final boss fight much quicker. More strength. Below 150. Below 100 now. And he's gonna die next turn. And that is the achievement for killing the Transient. I'll show the achievement at the end of the run. Inner P. Do we take it? No. Let's not tempt fate. Because, listen, we could take Inner Peace, remove the strike, but why would we do that? Why would we do that? I think let's not do that. I think the only thing it could accomplish is just confusing me. I'm actually gonna skip the card, even though it is a really good card. We can choose not to take these cards, but you have to look at them. I'm not even gonna look at them. So yeah, we didn't add anything to our deck there. Alright. Final shop. Inner piece again. Again. Upgrade. We have no skills to upgrade. Ornamental fan, just for fun. Abacus, just for fun. Card removal, just... You know what I said I would do? I said I would take the flex potion. So I'll get rid of that. I'll take the flex potion. And I guess... 4-card deck? You know what? I will remove the strike. Oh, we can't remove Rushdown because of the bottled power card. I'm just gonna remove that, just to feel extra secure. And then what can I do? We could buy Inner Peace. I don't think so. This is going to be much quicker, obviously, because not only does he have a lot less health, but we are getting to our turns a lot quicker because there isn't any extra thing happening. There's no animation being played. So this is gonna be a long episode, but I'll keep everything in, including the unsuccessful run in the beginning, just cause we can't rest, we can't do anything. All I can do is get the ruby key. I don't want to accidentally end up fighting the heart. So let's do this the proper way. Take down Deca first, just because I know it doesn't matter, but he is the one who's attacking. He is the one making me more nervous. Alright. Okay. We're now dealing... We should now be dealing 26 damage per Wrath. Yep. You're dead. And we're so lucky that we didn't get the Time Eater, because that did completely ruin... Not only did we not get the Time Eater, but we also didn't get the boss who attacks on turn 1 on the second floor. So we just got really unlucky with the bosses overall. We have 200... We have 286 block. If we... I don't think that with this deck there's any way for us to stall and gain more block. Because we only have damage cards. And I didn't even take the flex potion. Well, you know what? It's okay. Because we got the achievement. The source of all this evil. And we unlocked Ascension 2. So how long has this been going? nearly 2 hours, but well, I mean, an hour and 40 minutes. But another two very important achievements done. And now we can take a look at our stats, and we can see that not only did we get You Are Nothing for beating a boss on turn 1, but we also killed the Transient just because we were lucky enough to run into him along the way. So that's another thing that we no longer have to worry about for the remainder of this playthrough. Alright. And subsequently, the only things really left are these little dinky... Well, we gotta do a daily climb. I think maybe the next thing I'll try to do is a daily climb. But then you have these little challenge achievements. And the fun thing about these ones is you don't even have to win the run. You can just get the achievement. And if it was like a meme build that isn't actually good at anything other than getting the one achievement, you can just end the run. Or you can keep going, it's up to you. I think the toughest one is going to be the finish Donu with the feed, just because it depends on too much RNG. You have to get feed, and independently to that, you have to have a deck that's strong enough to win. Probably with Flex and Limit Break, I would guess, and then you got to kill him with the feed. I don't even think you have to win the fight. I think you just have to kill that one enemy out of the two with that one specific attack that exhausts. So you'll only have one chance to do it, barring things like Exhume. Anyway, we'll figure out a plan to do it next time. For now, though, I guess this is a good way of showing you just how easy it is to get Infinite with the Watcher, assuming you know... I was gonna say assuming you know the Watcher, but really it's about knowing every single encounter and what enemies are gonna be doing on turn 2, on turn 3, and then using that to plan your actions. Be like, okay, do I stay in Wrath? Do I not stay in Wrath? But once you get past floor 1, assuming you've found Rushdown, or like you find Rushdown eventually, then it's plain sailing from there. Anyway, with a very, very successful episode under our belt, I think it's time to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me for the next one, where I think we will try a daily run. We'll see how that goes. And until then, take care.